Hello cook, welcome to another day more to my channel. Look, we're gonna make a coconut cream today, okay? Previously we already made coconut milk, so now what follows? We are going to make a very delicious cream. You see, come on, let's start, look. All you'll need for this recipe is one fresh coconut. Shall I open them? Of course, you'll also require a bowl to put it in once prepared.
Is that the axis?
This tool comes in quite handy, especially given its size. We'll use it to split open the coconut effectively. To avoid injuries, tap the back of the cheetah or knife with careful precision. Gradual hollow strikes ensure the perfect opening. Does that sound alright?
And yes, if desired, the coconut shell can be repurposed into something useful, right? Here we have it, the coconut extracted intact and beautifully prepared.
What I'm gonna do?
There it is. I'm going to cut like this
To get all the liquid out of him now. Observe all the water closely and take note. How much water do you have? Are we going to take advantage of it there? In any case, it is a very small coconut. It is a small nut. I'm not finding the big coconuts here. So we are going to do it with this. We are going to remove all the pulp that has remained on the other side. It's very easy. This is that there is no science. Okay, and removing it little by little and it comes out very well. Okay? Take a closer look at this. Let's take everything away from him until we get everything out. Come on, leave me. Look, it comes out very easy, huh? We cut it into small pieces and that's how we also take advantage.
the shell.
Well, once we've got it, you see this? Well, to make pots, to do whatever you want. After everything is cut and fully extracted, we dice it into smaller pieces to facilitate the grinding process. It really helps the machine work more efficiently. Let me finish cutting this down into manageable pieces. I'll return shortly. Alright, team, observe this closely. We're going to take this and we're going to put it in a bowl. We put this in water and we are going to rinse it because it has scales, because you can put it under the tap. It also works with a strainer or something, but I'm doing it here for you to see. So now I'm taking it with me
To the tap.
After rinsing it thoroughly, you see, it's clean and ready to go into the blender.
To beat him.
We're planning to add some water according to our preference for thickness, potentially making it richer. We put a little water on it. If we want it clearer, we pour more water. I always do. Well, additionally, I'm going to include some refreshing coconut water.
What did you release?
That, of course, if I don't take it before, many times I take it before, so. But hey, here it has arrived to be fine.
Bibole with vibrant energy.
For now, I'll pour in 2 cups. If it seems overly thick, I'll adjust by adding more water. Observing the 2 cups, I believe it might even accommodate 1 more. Let's seal it up and check.
And
We beat him. Well, here's everything shaken up. Look, I'm gonna move it right. Needless to say, it has the good things, the calcium, the vitamins that this has, that this is the best in the world. And for children, it is great. Look, this is very special. So what we are going to do now, we are going to sneak into a mesh that we have in a gauze or a mesh. I have it here. That these vegetable meshes are that I buy them in the supermarket and they serve me perfectly. Well, to make the milk,
I was explaining that giving it to children is undoubtedly a better option compared to milk, as it provides more benefits.
Cow! I truly assure you, please take the time to thoroughly educate yourself about dairy products and their implications.
There are people who complain. He naturally agrees and supports this idea fully. Well, allergies.
Dairy isn't beneficial at all, so exploring alternatives to cow's milk is a perfect choice. This option closely resembles it in flavor and use. Educate yourself thoroughly because you might be amazed. For children, prepare smoothies with coconut milk, strawberries, bananas, or other fruits of your choice.
Be.
This is an incredible discovery and highly nutritious for everyone. Well, look here, it didn't really take me 5 minutes to do it. Look, this is wonderful. Now I'm going to put it in a jar or in a bottle and present it with this Well, nothing. With this we will make grated coconut. We dry it in the oven. If you want to see the recipe for, let me know in the comments if you'd like a video using the oven methods, and we'll craft one exactly as requested.
See? It's what remains.
There's quite a bit here.
Nothing is thrown. You already know that I never throw anything. See this?
You'd call it the bagasse. Well, guys, look, once we have the milk made, I'm gonna make a contraption here so you can see that it's very easy. Well, separate the water from what is coconut fat. Let's cut. I have a bottle of 1.5 liters, 2 liters, okay? And I'm going to cut it because this part of the ash from the bottom, that is going to serve as a support. Let's cut it like this. It's an idea, everyone, to do it however you want. Okay, I'm like I always do. There it is. Let's cut the bottle. I already set the bottom part perfect, okay?
We close this up tight, and this is going to be whatever fits in there. That has to be like this, or it's very easy. Look, it doesn't even have a turn of the page. Well, and now what I'm going to do is throw in, well, nothing, all the milk. Coconut.
We are going to put it here little by little so that nothing is spilled. You know, you are already seeing that everything is taken advantage of from the coconut, and an infinite number of recipes with it. So we are going to fill everything. Well, once we have filled it completely, well, pour in all the milk. What we are going to do, we put it in the refrigerator. I put it overnight. Okay, you can leave it all night, but we go 24 hours. Well, look, here you see? The top part has already solidified, which is the fat, what we want for coconut butter or cream in this case. And the bottom part is water, which we also use if we want to take it, which is very good. Or, well, we wash our face with it. It's very moisturizing. We're going to open the bottom plug, look, and we're going to let all the water fall. That's simple. We will have our coconut cream without having to touch the water. Okay, look, this water is very rich, huh? And it has all the vitamins, so you shouldn't throw it away. Are we going to pour it in? Look, you see the cream? It stays on top. And once the cream starts to come out, the cap closes and we already have it. That simple. See? Now that the cream is starting to come out, we make sure to close it firmly to avoid wasting it. Afterward, you'll notice we have the coconut water ready, and now we'll carefully add the cream. It's amazing. Look at how good it is. Plus, here's the rest of the process for you to see. This tool helps us whip up anything we desire. For instance, it's perfect for making vegan frosting. If you prefer it thicker, simply let it sit longer. Personally, I left it for 12 to 13 hours, and now look, it's truly high quality cream. And it's fantastic. With this, we can create any dish we want. Isn't it convenient? Now we have exactly what we aimed for. Done with a simple method I've shown you. To enhance it, I'll add some beer and a bit of fruit for an amazing treat. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe as much as I did. Sending you lots of love and enjoy.